Hi Pisces. Hi, how are you? I hope you had a wonderful December and welcome to January, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful January as well. So I'm going to start the reading. This is just a little background. I'm just starting the channel, so this is probably the first, well, not probably, but this is the first reading that I'll be doing for you Pisces, and I'm super excited to start doing this, and hopefully it will continue doing this every single month. So for the January, the way I'm going to do the layout is going to be 3 rows. First row is past, middle is going to be present, and then the last one is going to be future. And each card will do 3. In each row, we can do 3 cards with clarifiers at the end, and then an oracle card, just to kind of as an overall theme or an overall message for you. So let's start. Let's see Pisces, what you have. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for you this month. So past, we have the Magician. We have the Death card, which is not bad. A lot of people are really afraid of the Death card, but it's okay. I think it's just depending on the context. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's actually something to look forward to in a way. Not literally, but so let's see. Okay, so this is your spread. So we have, for the past, we have the Magician in reversed. We have the Death and then the Ace of Swords. Now, I automatically look at the Death because the Death is the only one that's in upright position. And with the Magician and the Ace of Swords in reversed, it seems to me that you weren't able to manifest something. You weren't able to get clear on something, and because of that, something was forced upon you. A change was forced upon you that had to happen because you wanted certain things to happen, but because you weren't able to manifest them, because you didn't have the right perspective, you didn't have the right tools, you didn't have the right resources, it just wasn't happening for you, Pisces. You know, so, but it's nothing bad. It's nothing to be afraid of. With the Death card being here in this middle of the row, I feel like it's really great. It's almost like kind of giving you that nudge of like, you know, you want this? Are you going to make it happen or not? If you're not going to make it happen, we're going to make it happen for you. So it's kind of like giving you that little push of like getting clear what you want. And it beautifully that it did. And because then in the present, we have the 3 of Cups, which is a beautiful card. To me, it's always a card of friendships and celebrations and partying with your people, you know, with dear people close to you. And then January is still there's gonna be a lot of parties still happening, you know. And then the Strength card, and then we also have the 8 of Cups. Now, because this change happened for you, and it's like a forced change that happened to you, it put you in a place where you felt that things started happening to you, that better things started happening, better energy, more positive vibes, everything around you just started to feel better and easier. Now, because that's the reason that I'm saying that is because with the 3 of Cups, it's getting that support that you needed, getting that, you know, with your friends, just communicating more with your friends, and then just going out if you just needed to like talk about something or just like ease your mind. You got that support system because of that change that happened so kind of forced upon you. You had to rely on your friends for support, and I'm happy you did, because they are the ones to really give you that strength. But not only that, but they made you feel and they made you realize that you are strong, Pisces. You have that power, you have that everything you need to succeed and everything you need to go forward and push through. You have that. And I see, like, it's such a beautiful image with the Strength card, where this person, this lady, is taming the lion. Who tames the lion, right? It's like, how can you do that? You can't, unless you have the right approach, unless you just find that inner strength in you and you see yourself as an equal to that lion, and then it's no longer bothers you. It's no longer of an issue, you know? So yeah, I feel like you have a really good support system. Now, with the 8 of Cups. It's walking away from something. It's almost like, if you look here, I feel like with the Death card too in the past, and with the Eight of Cups, I think it took a while for you to get to the point where you are, but because you had that support system, because you found that inner strength, you were able to walk away. You were able to let go of things that no longer serve you, even though they might not have been, you know, bad or necessarily negative, but they were just not serving you. So you have the power to move forward and to move forward to better things, even though it might not be easy, and it's never easy to walk away from something. As you can see in the image, when he's moving ahead, right, there's still like mountains and stuff to climb. So the road ahead, it's not like smooth, but you have that strength. You do. You gain that. And beautifully enough, and even better, you have the support system that you need, you know. So it's beautiful, Pisces. I love that for you. And then moving into the last row, we have, let me see, let me adjust this. We have the Four of Swords in reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Six of Cups in reversed. Okay, we have a lot of reverses, and that's okay. I'll start with the first one. We have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, usually it's a card about relaxing, like giving yourself time to heal, to meditate, to relax, and really just, you know, be like more of a homebody than anything. Well, kind of like that, or like where you just relax, right, and not take too much on. Now, with it being in reversed, I feel like it's a time for you to get busy. Get busy, busy, busy. You know, did you set those intentions? When you walked away from something, when let something happen, did you have a plan? And if you did, start moving on it, because it's a good time. It's a good time for you to start making changes, start doing things that are in your benefit. So don't procrastinate. That's the biggest message out of this card. Don't procrastinate this month. You know, with the next one, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Usually this card is about balance, give and take. You know, some people might say it's like crumbing somebody, right? Or like just giving them the little crumbs. But in reverse, I feel like it's making sure that you treat everybody fairly, right? Make sure that what you give, you have in return to, and vice versa. Like what you give to others and what others give to you, it's balanced. So because once that scale is off, there's going to be negative emotion, there's going to be resentment, there's going to be you know, just bad energy. So you don't want that. You don't want that to happen. So make sure you're being balanced. Make sure that you're getting what you deserve, you know. And I think that's why I like would have the Four of Swords, because it's when you walked away, you got clear. You really knew what you wanted, right? So once you know what you want, you start things. You put things in place, and you kind of started to put things in motion, right? So once you do, you know, you have to be careful that all of those things that start happening are balanced, and you don't take any shortcuts, you know, and don't like shortcut anybody too. Like don't, if you want to get ahead, make sure you don't step on somebody's heads to do that, right? So just do it nicely, do it well, do it fair. And then with the Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups, it's about memories, it's about things from the past, people from the past. With this card being unreversed, I feel like it's almost time to start new memories. Start making your own path, start not dwelling on the past as much, you know. And I feel like this is where, with this too, it's almost like, you know, you're maybe not dwelling on the times that you got less than, or you were put in situations that made you feel less than. So stop dwelling on the past and then move on forward, because I think there's going to be exciting things happening for you this month. So let go of that. Now, let me pull some clarifiers for you. And for that, I'm going to use the After Tarot deck, which is beautiful. So let's see. Okay, the Magician. Okay. Let me so you can see. Okay, so let's see what we got, shall we? Okay, so for, I'm not sure if you really see it that well, but I'll show them to you. I'll make sure you see them. So for the clarify for the Magician in reverse, we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like with the Magician, like I said, it's the resources and then lack of, if you feeling that lack of, but it's because I think you're so focused on nurturing somebody or being that the support system that somebody needed, that you forgot about yourself, that you forgot about you know, focusing on what's important to you, right? And then with the Death and then the King of Pentacles, it's somebody in your life that is a very structured person, almost like forced that change in you, almost forced you to wake up and like, hey, you know, like, yes, you wanna be nice to everybody and you want like nurture, and you have that because Pisces, this is your card, but sometimes it's like you kind of have to get out of that and really focus on the tangible things where you have to get things done. You know, if you want like a life that you dream of, you have to get off your butt and then do it, right? So I think that came kind of more like an abrupt and very like rigid and kind of like almost like not stern, but like the word I'm looking for, it's like somebody that wasn't apologetic for it. You know, somebody that might have said something to you that was like, wow, I didn't expect that to happen. You know, it's just like so blunt and so straightforward, right? But it had to do with your the foundation, with the tangible things in your life, the change that had to happen. Had to do with your, could be finances, could be career. Maybe you're moving jobs right now. Maybe the place you worked at went bankrupt and you had to change. Maybe they got bought out by a different company, or maybe you're moving houses, or maybe a house, you know, doing renovations in the house. So, you know, it's kind of like getting out of like that dreamy state into more of like tangible aspect. Now we have the Tower and reversed, clarifying the Ace of Swords. The Tower with the Death card and the Ace of Swords, it's that change that was forced upon you. You saw it coming. You knew it. You knew it's gonna come, but you just didn't want it to come. You didn't want to see it. You didn't want to acknowledge that it's happening. So that's why you have like the Death card, where it's like it was just forced upon you. You know, like you really were refusing to see it. You just didn't want it to see it. And sometimes it's hard, and it must be a big change for you. I feel like this was a really big change that happened recently, but it just had to happen. It's something that had to happen for you in order to, oh my God, this is beautiful. It had to happen for you because it put you in a place of growth. The Empress is about growing. It's about abundance. It's about nurture and family. So you were forced to let go of something that wasn't serving you, but for a better thing. The Empress, it's like, I think some of you might get pregnant this month. Some of you might have friends that'll get pregnant with the Three of Cups and then the Empress here. Or some of you will be attending baby showers, possible, maybe weddings too. But it's a place of abundance and it's beautiful. And then we have the Ace of Wands, clarifying the strength. Oh my God, I love this. I love this so much for you. So you were so worried about that change and you didn't want it to happen. You were just so reluctant to it and so, you know, like headstrong about like, nope, I'm not going to change. It's not going to happen. But it had to happen because you are going to have a new start. You're going to have a brand new, amazing start. With the Ace of Wands, it's like, it's almost like getting that spark back, you know? So having that like beautiful new beginning, beautiful new like spark of creativity, like that inspiration that's coming back to you. If you're doing any creative projects, you're gonna have fun. Like you're gonna be writing a lot. So be ready to type, right? And now, oh, I mean, and this is just can't get any better. With the Chariot clarifying the Eight of Cups, it's moving. You're gonna be changing jobs. You're gonna be changing houses. It's a move forward. And with determination, and it's beautiful. We have, and the next we have Ace of Cups clarifying the Four of Swords. The Four, it's like taking actions on something. And look at this. We have two aces, right? And we have another ace here that it's in the reverse position, but it's new beginnings. It's beautiful. I feel like once you let go of something and move forward with determination, you're going to take action. You're going to take action. You're going to take action regarding love, regarding maybe you have a partner. Maybe you're going to propose this month, which is exciting. I'm really excited to hear about that. Or somebody could propose to you, you know, somebody that finally realized that it's like, oh my God, she's the one, or he's the one. So no longer like being in that stalemate, or being like, you know, in that like level field of like just nothing happening. So things will start happen, and I think you might not even, it'll be a surprise. I feel like it will be, oh, I'm so excited. I feel like you will definitely get proposed this month. Next we have the Nine of Swords clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, it's usually a card of worry, but it being in reverse, it's like you stop worrying. You stop, like, and like I said before with this like Six of Cups, not letting go of things, like dwelling on the past, right? You stop doing that. I think it's enough is, you said enough is enough, and no longer what is not serving me, I'm cutting it through. Like, you know how the sword cuts through? Very bluntly, very sharp. So you just said no, enough is enough. So don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the like what people said to hurt you, that or might have hurt. Just don't do it. You know, it doesn't serve you. It's not good to go there, because you can have a new beginning. Look at this. You know, it's like, this is beautiful. So why dwell on the things that didn't work out? Focus on the things that might work out, and something that you're excited about. And then lastly, we have the Ace of Swords clarifying the Six of Pentacles in reversed. The Six of Cups in reversed. Again, Ace of Swords, it's like, and if you look at this, right, it's, see how it's almost like his vision is stifled? So it's the same thing with you, your clarity. Like, you got so bugged down with, like, oh my God, you know, like in the past, this wasn't working out for me, like, well, there's a pattern or something like that. So get out of that. Get out of that. That's not serving you, and that's not good for you. And as soon as you're going to do it, and the more that new beginning is going to happen for you. So yeah, make sure you just get out of that dwelling on the past, dwelling on that change that had to happen. You know, like right now, yes, you might not seem that it's a good thing that it happened, but it's going to be good. So be excited, be positive, and then try to change that perspective. And you know, if it's hard right now, go out with your friends. You know, get back to that support system that you have, and then let them help you out. You know, talk it out with them, and because you'll have that support system, and they are there for you to help you. You know. Now, as one last card, I'm gonna pull a Romance Angel Oracle deck. And kind of like an overall last message. What do you need to hear this month in January? So let's see. Honeymoon. What did I tell you, Pisces? Some of you are going to get married. Some of you are going to get proposed. Or if not, you might have your second honeymoon this month, which is beautiful. So this one says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And then, I mean, it's such a beautiful card to get, you know, it's just, and then look at this. See how there is a boat and walking away? It's almost like the same person, like walking away, right, on the water. I feel like some of you would actually be traveling abroad this month, you know, like going overseas, maybe going to Europe, going to any crossing water, any body of water, crossing body of the soul. It's like, and this card also makes me think of Italy for some reason, like that romance that, you know, and also like that movie with the two dogs when they sit down and have like that spaghetti, right, with the meatballs. It's kind of almost funny that getting back to that spark that you guys had, you know, before. And then for some of you, it might be new. Some of you might be like, you can do renewal of the vows. And for the ones that like just are starting relationships, you're going to be in that honeymoon phase this month. So it's super excited. Now, Pisces, I'm going to end here. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. And if you like it, if you like the video, if it resonated with you, please like the video. And if you want to hear more, if you want to see what the next month has to bring for you, the February, I'll be doing this every month. So subscribe to my channel. And looking forward to see you next month. Well, and have a great January, Pisces. Bye.